She started like, wait. Okay, let me say it. Merhaba. Benim adım Christian.
I'm just gonna say it in English. I'm done.
Okay, so this is a like a brown bag, and we want to share some things that happened yesterday, actually, Saturday, yesterday, and we're going to start with some words. You explain it.
In each other's languages.
So Doug wrote some difficult words for me, and I wrote some for him.
In Spanish. And mine are in English.
Yeah. So I'm going to say this one first. It says, man, difluoromethane.
Still Mexican.
Hydrochlorodiafluoromethane.
Hydrochloro-difluoromethane.
Didn't work.
This is mine. I don't even...
Go for it.
Did you make an H sound?
Just try.
Shut up.
Just try.
Otorrinolaryngologia? I don't...
So, that one you say in otorrinolaryngología.
Gesundheit.
Okay, mine. Man, that's hard. Disestablishmentarianism.
Disestablishmentarianism.
Disestablishmentarianism. That one was good.
I haven't read this one yet, so I don't
That one's hard. That one's hard.
I don't... Esternocleidomastoideo?
That was pretty close. That was pretty close.
I don't know.
Esternocleidomastoideo.
Gesundheit.
So that's the muscle you have right here behind your neck. It's in the commercials. Gabo should know.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk or not really?
Go for it.
Okay, so really fast. Last night we went to a super weird thing. We were like, what did we get ourselves into? It was so weird. So we went to this Turkish association meeting. We're not Turkish. So that was really weird. I was feeling like the other white guy because he was the first one.
I was the only white guy of like 20 people or so.
It was like 30. It was
30,
a lot
I
of
don't
people. And they were like all speaking Turkish. Like, okay, people think that just because we're in United States we will not find a lot of culture shock or whatever. It was weird. Everyone was talking weird things.
Everything but English.
Yeah, I mean, I told him like, this is the first time that I actually feel super weird not knowing anything that is going on. So it was super weird, like really, really weird. Yeah, okay, I thought you were going to say something. The funny thing was, even when we didn't know the language, we started communicating with some people. Like
Google Translate.
yeah, we were like with the cell phone and showing what we wanted to say. It was really cool. But we made some connections with people there. We're actually going to meet these people eventually. They are going to teach us how to speak Turkish. Because why not? It's a way to connect with them, and I think it's really cool to do that. We met this girl named Mariam, and we talked to her like almost all night. She was really cool. She's like 30-something studying her PhD, so that's cool. And we learned a little bit about the culture. It was hard though. Like, it was super, super hard. I don't know. It was just crazy to feel that way. Like, even when you're like in America, like, yeah, this is not my first language, but that one was like farther than I have ever expected. So we learned a few words with them, which was really, really cool. And we learned that you shouldn't be saying that you work in a church and stuff like that, because people normally don't take it the right way.
They're mostly Muslim.
Yeah. So when I introduced myself, I said it in Turkish because I learned in that moment, and then I said that I worked in a church. So the next guy said something really funny, and everyone started laughing. We didn't know what happened.
Until the next day.
The next day, someone told us, like, by the way, what you said, like, the other guy was making fun of it. He said that his name was, I don't know, they have weird names. So he said he was that person and that he worked also in a church. That's why everyone was laughing, because no one works in a church here. Everyone is Muslim. So it was funny. Do you want to say about today?
Yeah, and then today we hung out with one of the guys that we met from that meeting and went to see movies and stuff together, and then went to Sonic and got to talk to him and get to know him a bit better. And we talked about, he's Hindu, and so we got to know about Hinduism. We kind of taught him something about Christianity and some of the similarities and things that are different, and ended up having a really, really cool conversation.
He talks a lot.
A lot.
Like a lot.
The whole time. He barely got away.
Okay, I normally talk a lot. I didn't talk for an hour. It was weird. But it was cool, you know? Something I liked is that he felt rejected by everyone. That's what he said, that everyone that was Christian rejected him, and that he was like, we're praising... I mean, he believes in a lot of different, I don't know, like gods. But he's like, at the end, all of them are the same source. They are just one God. And he's willing to learn. He wants to go to the groups and stuff with us. He was like super excited about that and willing to learn and know. But he was sharing first. And he was saying that he liked that we didn't judge him. Just because we thought that the best approach to that was like, you know, we're your friends, we don't judge you. Because you will learn this here. Like if you come here trying to change other people's lives, like you will not do anything. It's going to be awful for you. But more like understanding. That's what people want here, to be like heard, I guess, and just for you to listen to them. And I think that's pretty cool.
And mostly whenever he would to talk about his faith with people here who claim to be Christian, they would immediately try to kind of debate what he says with what they believe, and that immediately turned him off and really kind of gave him a bad taste of what Christianity is and what Americans are like, because he's only been here for about a month. He just moved from India, and we really were able to connect with him by just being kind of genuine and just kind of hearing him out and not telling him he's wrong, but just kind of contrasting what we believe and what he believes.
Yeah, like actually saying what we believe, because also we're not going to be just like, we don't believe that, you know, and just be quiet. We actually said what we believe, and I think that's what encouraged him, because it was not debating, just sharing, and I think that was pretty cool. So, this is the video. I hope you have fun. I want to make some shout-outs. So, shout-out to Holly, because I always say Holly. So, hey, you're awesome. Keep doing it. Be careful with your words. Be wise. And thank you for the verses. They were really cool. Do you want to say one?
Shout out to Izzy and Roman. Hello.
Hi, Izzy. To Macy, Taylor, Hannah. I met this guy, Skylar, the other day in a video. So, hi. I hope you're doing awesome. Keep doing the good work. Corey, I'm proud of you, man. You're awesome. Thank you for the talk the other day. Oh man, there's so many assistants. Gabo, compra Valentina. Hazte famoso por eso. La Valentina es la onda. No entendí nada. Si le viste la cara.
I got that one too. That's about all I got out of that.
Yeah. Okay, so bye. Have fun.